Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forex coming to you with another pre-market analysis video. Today, we're going to be looking at the Aussie USD. Okay. Before we break down this currency pair, we have to state that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not for financial advice, but we all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible Forex content to help improve one's ability as a trader and to help put some more money in your pocket. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and break down the fundamentals of what's going on before we go ahead and get into the chart, okay? Now, the AUD has been one of our stronger currencies for the previous trading weeks, but it started to get a little bit on some shaky ground because we had some very important news come out about the latter part of it last week, last towards the end of last trading week. But we had some good trading news come out about it yesterday, so that's going to be promising to increase the strength of the AUD. Okay. Now with the USD, as we stated in previous videos, that it's weak because it has inflation hanging over the American economy, and inflation is being further catalyzed through the rise in gas prices that is also being catalyzed by the sanctions that has caused a shortage of Russian oil, which in turn has caused a shortage of oil all around the world. This increased oil prices, which in turn increases companies, cost to be able to ship goods back and forth, in which they put those increased costs on the consumer to make up the difference. Okay, so that's what's been going on. And previously to me making this video, we had some very poor economic news come out about the USD. Okay, that should make it one of our weaker currencies for the rest of the remaining of this New York trading session. Okay, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about the technical analysis of what's going on the charts physically. Okay. So what we have here is we've had an uptrend. We did have some retracement, but we kind of stalled out here, which is to be anticipated because this is where we took off from last time. But this is kind of the good signs, the little breadcrumbs that we look for on these charts. Okay. Last time we were in this area here, we dropped very drastically before we had a price turnover. Now, we did have so much of a dramatic drop. Now, this is mostly just due to the Fed's talk about hiking up the interest rate. And one thing that we know about about trading is that just the talk of something happening or open theory of something happening can be enough to get these charts moving. Okay, so that's what you start to experience, started to see here. But see, we got to this area here, which is an area where we jumped up before. So we did have a significant drop, but we didn't drop completely all off the map, right? And then we also started out here to an area where we jumped up in price before. Okay, so that's all good indicators that we're going to continue to keep going up towards the long position. Now we may start to get a little hesitant once we get back in this area here, or this area here, where we may start to range out, go down slightly, just before we start to pick back up. Okay. Now, can we have a can we have a price turnover? Yes, we could, but that's if the fundamentals start to have if the currency start to have fundamental shift. Okay, so for some reason, if the AUD starts to have fundamentals that which start pushing it more and more towards as being weak, and the USD start having more and more fundamental news to come out to say it's strong, then we will look for all-out price turnover. But with the way the news came out this morning for the USD around 8:30 and the inflation that's hanging over it, that's not good. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. It's probable, not too likely. So we'll still be looking for a long position because it looked like the retracement sellers have died out. Basically, these are all the people that like to short while the computers are off. And now we're going to start looking like we're going to start picking up price, especially since we're in the area where we picked up price before. Okay. Hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading. And also, we also have another YouTube channel too, which is also called the Free Signal channel. Okay, that's where we also post free signals. That's for educational purposes only too. But we all know why you want these things is to help improve your ability as a trader, help improve and help get some money in your pocket. So check out our Free Signal channel as well. Okay. All right. Hope that information is helpful for you guys. Have a good trading day.